Withdrawal from substance. Withdrawal from substance. Food is a mega drug if a herb is at all. What do you think? Feel from your experience. What is a drug? Does it contain chemicals? Or is it synthesized in laboratories? Does it grow around trees? What about whole food? How could that be viewed? Full of components, ingredients, constituents, whatever you call them, energy participants that will be digested just like the rest of them. They're drugs! Though how can we apply such a label? How can we isolate any of them if some are so full of parts we can't name them all? What is a drug's description? Does it provide hallucination, anesthetization, satisfaction, or is that name part of a language sideshow distraction? Isn't everything potential nourishment for our system? The air we breathe, the earth we eat, the love we make, the fire we create, the water we drink, and the thoughts we think. To choose to be organised, immune, well protected, what do your drugs do? It's all relative. Do they bring life to you, a joy to be infused, or do you find you're confused? If it's the latter, it may be the matter. Could you be choosing to believe you could lose in a battle you'd rather settle, blindly trusting in something you wouldn't touch if you needed nothing, but you're found wanting to be better? So you'll follow the advice of another because of the letters after their name. They can legally administer in the drug game. So how do you relate when you realize everything is a drug? Surprise! Withdrawal from substance. For instance, if everything's a drug, what happens if I withdraw? Wouldn't that be my life? Pulled the plug. If I am all I am, the sum total of my environment, what sort of life does that present? If drugs are absent, wouldn't it be silent, non-existence? When we've lived with this law, it's all right to regulate lives, what people can do with themselves, written in books on shelves, multicultural policies, though limiting choices, and experienced voices. News just to hand, we've just outlawed the potato. We find it too grounding, and so too the tomato, too stimulating, subversive eating. Nature is here for defeating, and if we're winning, she'll be retreating. Is that the thinking in drug making? A price on some side effects can be the cost of consumption. It's good for you, could be your assumption. You fell for the tricks and illusions, marketing's clever confusions. What's your body telling? Are you happy with the selling? Propaganda fired into your mind. Money mongering may take out your first line, maybe even all your army. Imagine you are the leader. What if you are? Would you take on someone else's military to be your peacekeepers, ordering your own to lay sleeping? What if they are secret agent infantry, employed to weaken you to your knees, needle at your vein, freeze, strip to your last days? This could be true. Are they good to you? Do you see your free will becoming your last will? Testimony to another who feared, believed natural was weird, spending those last puffs of life in hospitals and surgeries, anesthetized from feeling the knife, and withdrawal from life. Don't misunderstand the tone of this poem as just a person who's smug. What if it's true? It's all relative to your view. Life is a drug which can be very healing. It depends upon how it's administered, the balance of ingredients. Is there synthesis and synergy, a free flow of energy, always new opportunity for freshness and vitality, nourishment and nurturance, ritual to fulfillment, complementing companions, success and interest, allowed to be your best, self-determining your altitude by an attitude of gratitude. The stuff of life is free, as with your own property, the living earth of your own body. It's all yours. Open your doors wide and stride right through into the drug of your life.